Usually at this time we say the Pledge of Allegiance, but tonight we are honored to have the North High Band under the direction of Mark Lynn that they're going to play the national anthem for us for a very special celebration in honor of our military students. So could everybody please rise? Mr. Lynn? Thank you. May I have the roll call, please, Mrs. Kalanda?
Mrs. Applebaum? Here. Mr. Applebaum?
Here.
Mr. Jacob?
Here.
Mr. Major?
Here.
Mrs. Mogerman?
Here.
Dr. Ciartino?
Here.
Mrs. Feldman?
Here. Thank you. 3.0, special recognitions of military men and women. Thank you very much, Mr. Lynn and the North High Symphonic Band. We will hear from you again pretty soon. Tonight we have 3 special recognitions. We're honoring Parkway seniors who have volunteered to serve their country in one of the branches of the U.S. military. This includes service in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, and Coast Guard, either on active duty or in one of the reserve component forces. We are also recognizing 2 students being honored for writing awards. In addition, we'll hear about several Parkway schools who are receiving Earth Day awards. First, I'd like to invite Paul Tandy, Director of Communications, to introduce our military honorees.
Good evening, President Feldman, Vice President Mogerman, members of the board, Dr. Marty, and Ms. Kalanda. Honored to be here tonight to recognize our military service members, students who are going in the military. Before I begin, I would like to also recognize several of our board members who have had military service. Mr. Jacob served in the Army. Mr. Major served in the Navy and the Naval Reserves. And Dr. Ciartino served in the Air Force in the Reserve Components, National Guard. So thank you to all 3 of you for your service to the country. This is the time of year when we celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates and look forward to the next chapter in their lives. While many students are making plans to go to college or enter the workforce, some, like those here tonight, are getting ready for boot camp or other similar training as they embark on a career in the military. Some will serve only for a few years, while others will serve for 20 or maybe even 30 years. I know this because I've witnessed many students who join the military, and you just never know where that path will lead. Some of them will find their true calling through the military service. Others will decide to pursue different interests. But I believe each of them will be glad they served and will grow from the experience. And I know that all of us in this room are extremely proud that these students and are grateful for the service they're about to give to our country. As I call your name, please come forward to be recognized by the board. Each student will receive a pocket constitution and a Declaration of Independence. Each honoree has already received a certificate signed by Superintendent Marty and Board President Ms. Feldman. So if I could ask the board to come forward.
Can we just pause for just 1 second
Yes.
here? We're dealing with a
tornado sirens going off. It's in Washington, Missouri. Okay.
Just want to make sure everybody's safe. Okay,
It's in the
okay,
I think our SRO has a weather radio. He was monitoring it.
okay, I think we're
So-
good.
All right. Well, he'll be sure and let us know if we need to assume the position. Okay, and again, students, as I call your name, if you would please come forward to my right. Our first honoree is Katarina Gates from Central High School. Katarina is going to be joining the Marine Corps, where she will be a combat engineer. Congratulations, Katarina. James Williamson, also from Central High School. James plans to join the Air Force, hence the T-shirt. And his plans, he's going to go to basic training in San Antonio at Lackland Air Force Base. Thank you, James. Now, we had two other students from Central, I don't think, who could be here tonight. I want to make sure Anastasia is not here, or Arena. I didn't think so. Okay, so we'll take a quick picture with our Central grads. And I also want to ask is, from North High, is Justin Brooks here? Do we know, Dr. Morcourt, if Justin is here? Okay, thank you. Okay, next we will go to South High. And I would like to ask Austin Anway to come forward, please. Austin. Austin also plans to join the Marine Corps, and he's going to join actually the Marine Reserves, and he is headed to Camp Pendleton in lovely San Diego. And then, but he also plans to go to the University of Missouri afterward, and he said he's thinking about the whole ROTC thing. But Marine Corps Reserves. Congratulations, Austin. Daniel Caldwell. Daniel also plans to join the Marine Corps, and after his basic training, he will be trained in how to become an aviation mechanic. Thank you, Daniel. Caitlin Cameron, please come down. Caitlin, it's becoming a theme tonight. Caitlin's also joining the Marine Corps, but she's got one of the most interesting jobs. She is, after basic, she's going to become a combat photographer. So, thank you, Caitlin. Next, I'd like to introduce Bradley Nelson. Bradley is joining the Army, and particularly in the reserve components. He's going to join the Army National Guard in Missouri, and he's going to become a military police officer. Joining the 1175th MP Company. Okay, next I'd like to introduce Conrad Police, if I pronounce that right. Conrad. Close. And Conrad is also joining the Marine Corps. He is going to be attending the University of Southern Florida, where he will be joining the Marine Corps ROTC program there in Florida. Thank you, Conrad. Now, I don't think they were here tonight, but I want to make sure from South High, Eugene, Michael, or Connor. I don't think they came. South High had a big contingent. We thank you for coming. Right. And so let's give everyone one more round of applause, please. And you can go back and sit down. Yes, you can go back. At this time, I would like to ask the North High Symphonic Band to play the Armed Forces Medley. Before we do, there may be employees or other visitors here tonight who also served in the military. I would ask that any of you who are here this evening to please stand and let us honor you along with our new recruits. Would you please stand if you've served in the military before? And we thank you for your service.
One more thing
Yes,
before we
ma'am.
go on is Mr. Tandy's already feasting, but he also served in Iraq.
I was standing.
You're standing, but you've been standing all along, so I just needed to point that out.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, and at this time, I'd like to turn it over to a hero of a different sort, our own beloved North High Band Director, Mr. Mark Lynn. So take it away, Mr. Lynn.
Before you all leave from North High, I just want to say, I was trying to get this hand microphone, but I can't get it on. I've seen you guys play now twice in the last few weeks, and what a huge treat it is for us. This is one of our favorite board meetings of the year when we get to hear one of our bands play, and you guys are spectacular, so thank you all very much.
Thank you very much.
Next, I'd like to invite Mr. Jason Lavera from Central High forward to introduce two students who've received the Alliance for Young Artists and Writers Award.
I'd like to make an announcement. There has been a tornado warning and a spotting in Defiance, Missouri, coming northeast from Defiance. So what we're going to do is it's until 8 o'clock. So I'd like to keep everybody safe and secure in the buildings, the safest place to be. So I'm going to ask this side I'm going to keep the band over in that hallway. If this side of the room could please come right over. You see Dr. Meredith with a walkie-talkie right there. We'll move to that side of the hallway. If this side of the room could exit just back. Dr. Watson's got her hand up back there. And the board, if you guys would like to join.
We could go outside, right?